Hey everybody, it's your girl, She Who Encourages, your woman's worth and healing coach, and I'm here to love you to your healing so you can live your best life. Now look, y'all know I'm a real one, and I don't play no games. I'm gonna let y'all know now. So 2 braids came out up here, and this is why I have my braids swooped to the side, because I'm trying to keep that hair covered up. All right, but if y'all see it sticking up, it's all good. Focus on the message, sis. Focus on the message. But no, real talk. Today I am coming to you. I'm a manifestation coach, y'all, and I help people create the lives they desire, one manifestation at a time. But certain topics, I do play the role of, I'm not playing. So who I am, based on experiences I've been through, but I am also a woman's worth and healing coach as well. So this topic is more so along the lines of that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up. I don't want to have y'all on here all day. But this is for my ladies. And the topic of this video is no more daddy do-overs. It's time to heal the wound. It's time to heal the wound. And I actually thought about this because I did a video probably like 2 months ago, titled 5 types of women that narcs and abusers are most attracted to. And women with daddy issues was like the number one thing. Because I'm telling y'all, they love women with daddy issues and vice versa. So we're going to get into it. So when I speak of a daddy do-over, I'm going to give y'all the definition. You probably have never heard this before. I had never heard it. I actually just made it up. And if somebody else out there has said it, I don't know. But anyway, I call it the daddy do-over when you grow up. And this is for women. This does not mean, let me say this. This does not mean that your father was absent, okay? If you have daddy issues or you need healing from a daddy wound, that does not necessarily mean that your father was not present. Your father could have been all up and through the house, but not emotionally there the way you needed him to be. You know what I'm saying? So let's not think, oh, all women who have daddy issues, their daddies weren't present. My daddy was there. You know, but I still had to heal from a daddy wound. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into it. So a daddy do-over is basically when you don't heal, when that little girl inside you, again, unhealed, she grows up looking for her father, looking for a chance to get from these men what she didn't get from her father growing up. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. But when you don't heal that wound, when you leave it unattended, you subconsciously grow up looking for men or looking for your father in other men. You know what I'm saying? It's real. So that's what I mean when I say daddy do-over. And something else I want to reiterate is, like I said, that does not mean your father was not present. It might mean that y'all just have a complicated relationship, or he was not emotionally available, again, like he should have been for you when you were younger. All right. So signs that you know, or signs that you are dealing with this or daddy do-over and you really need to heal this wound. If you are attracted to older men, in most cases, and this is not always the case, but more often than not, when you are attracted to older men, chances are there's a daddy wound that needs healing. And I can vouch for that because I was, my husband, he was almost 10 years older than me. He was almost 10 years older than me. And it's so crazy because looking back now, I can honestly say that he had every attribute, just about, of my father. He was a great provider, We had nice houses. I had money. I was working at the time, but he made sure I was straight. Providing was, he was here for, and I was glad he was, you know, but the emotional aspect of it all, it wasn't lit like that. I can barely hold a conversation with you because you always on your damn phone. You know, or emotional needs that I may have needed he may not have been able to fulfill. But the little girl inside me at the time was seeking that daddy do-over in him. That wasn't fair to that man. But I didn't know it at the time. I know now, which is why I'm able to be on here blessing y'all. But yeah, when you're attracted to older men, more often than not, you are dealing with the daddy wound. And subconsciously, you are definitely craving a father figure to protect you, to adore you, to love you, to make you feel like you wanted to feel when you were 4 and 5 years old. Wanting your daddy to be that. I'm telling y'all. So yeah, when you're attracted to older men, the second thing is, and I used to do this too, when you give off the impression that all you care about is sex, chances are you're dealing with a daddy wound. You're dealing with a daddy wound. Because at the end of the day, now I can't speak for all women. I would not even do that. But the majority of us, we want more. Let's be clear. You can have a man with some good D. Let's be real. You know, he working you out, got your legs to the moon, y'all lit, y'all rocking how y'all rock. But at the end of the day, we want more. You know, we don't just want, that's not all we want. But a lot of times, and I was in a manipulation ship with a narcissist, and I will never forget telling him, back at that time, the daddy wound wasn't healed. So yeah, I was going through it back then. But I remember telling him that the only time I really felt loved and connected to him was when we were in the sheets, which is why we stayed in the sheets. Because that was the only time I really legit felt loved and really like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That intimacy, which it wasn't no real intimacy, but it felt like it. It was catering to my unhealed wounds at the time. So I was in there till I was all in. And that's why I went through the hell I went through. But it's cool, because again, that's why I'm able to get on here and bless y'all. So ladies, if you give off that impression, knowing good and well, deep down, like I said, you know you want more, but you just, I don't care, girl, he got some good D. Like, we just having sex. We just heal that wound, sis. You got to heal that wound. When you're constantly needing reassurance, you constantly need validation. You constantly need affection from this man or these men. Chances are you're dealing with a daddy wound that needs to be healed. And this is not to say, I mean, we all want affection. I mean, cool. I want affection. I want companionship, but not the place I'm in now, because I've healed that and I've gotten to the place of self-love, self-esteem is lit, self-confidence, all that stuff. It's like, I want that, but I'm not willing to do what I did then to get it. I would not by any means deal with any BS or anything less than what I deserve to get, to have companionship. I would rather be single, which I am happily single, you know, but when you're in that place, you know, you constantly, like, you gotta, you know, it's like you, and a lot of times I feel like with my husband, I probably got on his nerves so much because, like I said, it was unfair. It is unfair, period. Whoever you are, it's unfair to put that on somebody else. I used to hear people say, I mean, I'm not all the way healed, but I mean, maybe somebody gonna come along and help me heal and all this stuff. That's silly to me. No man, if you're a woman, no man should have to come along and help you heal. That's how we get caught up thinking that somebody's supposed to come along and help us heal. That's how we end up with narcs and whatnot. Heal yourself. Heal those daddy wounds before he comes along. So that way you know you're thinking clear. You're not just thinking from a broken place, or you're not allowing your wounds to make decisions for you as to what kind of man you want or should be with. Heal that wound, and nobody should have to come along and help you with that or baby you through that process. You should love yourself enough. You should want to be in a better place for yourself. Nobody should have to beg you to be healed. Or like I said, a man shouldn't have to come along, hey, are you broken? I'm gonna fix you. Like Coldplay, for those who know music like that, Coldplay has a song called Fix You. I was about to sing it, but I'm not going to do it. Y'all can go listen to it. But we ain't Coldplay. We are not in the place of fixing nobody or having folks fix us. Heal your own wounds. It's your responsibility. Period. It's your responsibility, period. So yeah, you're constantly needing that reassurance. Sis, heal that wound. Like now, when I get into a relationship, if I so choose to get into one later on in life, affection would be great, but again, it's coming from a different place. I want you to show me affection because I'm doing the same for you. It's a reciprocal, you know what I'm saying? We're reciprocating this, not just coming in, oh, show me affection because I wasn't wise enough to, heal before you came along. No, that's nobody's responsibility but yours at the end of the day. But yeah, sis, no more daddy do-overs. No more looking for these men to come along and heal us. It's not an easy thing. And I would not even sit up here and try to make it seem like healing is easy. Girl, sis, sir, it's not easy. But I guarantee once you get over that process, you're going to be you are well on your way to living your absolute best life. I'm telling you what I know because I had to go through it. This hair don't want me to be great. That's why I had to tell y'all in the beginning, look, my braids came out. Don't worry about it. That's why we got them, swoop to the side. But listen, real talk, heal that wound. It's so many more signs. And I don't often do part twos, but I might very well be coming back with a part two. But those are three ways you may very well be dealing with a daddy wound. Daddy wounds, you got to heal it. Stop repeating those cycles. Especially if you 20, 21, 25, I wouldn't wish it on you. But especially if you 35, 40, like at what point do you say, you know what? Yeah, this is for the birds. And ain't nobody name on here Tweety. I'm sure. Don't nobody want to deal with that. Heal those wounds. It'll help you make better decisions when it comes to men. It'll get you out of that place of looking to these men to heal you. Be healed already. Come into that thing healed. That way you know what's real. When you heal, you able to know what's real. That's lit. I just thought about that. See how we do? When you heal, you're able to see what's real. Because like I said, if you're not, you allow your wounds to make decisions for you. And chances are they're not decisions that are going to lead you to your best life. And I'm telling y'all what I know. So sis, if you know that's you, if you know you had a complicated relationship with your father, whether he was in the house or not, it may very well be time to heal the wound. And I'm here for it. Look, I do one-on-one sessions. If you're here for that, I will leave the link in the description or whatever. You can hit me up. Because again, I've been there. I wouldn't even be on here talking to you about it or talking to y'all about it had I not been there. I know what it's like. I do. So, again, if you know that's you, no more daddy do-overs. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you want real love, if you want a real man, if you want, that companionship, not just dealing with stuff just because, just to say I got somebody. No. You want to be happy on Facebook and off Facebook. Because folk be quick to front like, oh, we good, we happy. And behind closed doors, child, he don't even be home half the time, girl. You at the house by yourself, crying at night. He's somewhere cheating and treating you like crap. But you dealing with it just because you want, just to say you got somebody. No. Love yourself enough to heal. Love yourself enough to wait for what's real. It's time to cut out the daddy do-overs. Heal the wound so you can find real love, or so real love can find you. Okay? Well, shoot, y'all, that's it. Y'all know I don't like having y'all on here all day. But yeah, again, ladies, if y'all need some one-on-one, look, DM me. Hit me up. I'll have all my information there. I'm here for y'all. We quarantine. We going through all this stuff with the pandemic. But look, we ain't worried about that. We're going to be fine. God got us. We good. But again, I'm here for y'all. And I just want you to live your best life. I really do. So that's all I got, y'all, for now. Until next time, love and light. Be great.